Hi guys, it's Nancy. I have two pieces from the On the Farm collection from Spellbinders. These are dies. These are different from the Justine's Better Press pieces, and I wanted to show them to you because they are much smaller. A lot of you do not have the Better Press, but you still want to do the On the Farm, and so I wanted to show them to you, and because there is a much different size collection than the Justine's collection, so I wanted to show them to you. So I have the landscape, On the Farm landscape dies, and so you have a cloud die, a hills die, and a grass die. And then I got the spring chicken clear stamps and dies, which has a mama chicken, some eggs, and some little baby chicks. So we're going to put those together, and it comes with some stamps. The stamps say you are still a spring chicken. You are impeccable. You are my favorite chick, and hello, just chicken in. So we will put those together in just a second, and we'll cut these out. But I wanted to show you, just in comparison, there is going to be an Instagram hop. I will be showing these cards on my Instagram hop, but these are the final cards I put together. I didn't show how I put them together. I just watercolored them with some Tim Holtz watercolor pencils, and I put them together. So these are my final cards. I'll link the video where I better press them out, but these are the final cards, and I'll put the still pictures in the Instagram hop. That's going to be on March 11th. So don't go baking my heart. I actually gave this one to my fiance for Valentine's Day. Here is the final farm. I think it came together beautifully. Here is the cow wishing you a beautiful day. Welcome, little lamb. And here are the chickens. But I wanted to show you the size difference. So here is the spring chicken die, which is going to be the mama chicken. She is as big as the baby chick on the Better Press. So huge size difference. So these dies on the farm collection from Spellbinders, they are much smaller than Justine's collection. So Justine's collection is much bigger in terms of the Better Press than the dies that are released from Spellbinders. So Spellbinders farm collection is much smaller, and they are dies, and Justine's collection is much bigger. So there is a size difference on these dies. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to cut out some cardstock. I have pulled out my spring collection Brights sampler pack. I pulled out some teal paper and peridot paper. So just a strip of peridot. I'm going to cut the grass out of that. And teal is going to be my background, basically. And then I cut a piece of dune, because this is going to be my hills. And then a little piece of vellum for the sky. Okay, so we have vellum and dune. So we have those. And we're going to die cut this. So we have the grass, I have my big platinum, and if you guys were waiting to be released is a green platinum for my green lovers. That is going to be the Lisa Horton platinum, and for my scout lovers, we have the Simon Hurley little black scout. So if you guys are just waiting for different color machines, we have the purple. Spellbinders Platinum is still available, but if you're waiting for a green machine, Lisa Horton's Platinum is coming out, so the green one is going to be coming out. So if you're waiting for different color machines, and if you're waiting for a little black one, the little black Scout is available. That's the Simon Hurley one. So different colors coming out for different machines for you guys that are waiting for different colors. They all work the same. If you have an old machine and you just need a new platform, you can still buy the universal platform. So if you are saving money, you can just buy a new platform. If you don't care and you just want a different color machine, there is white, there is purple, there is a green coming out. You can get different color machines. Teal is no longer available. You missed your shot on that one. I'm waiting for fuchsia. I'm waiting. If they come out with fuchsia, I'm all over it. All right, here we go. So I'm going to cut out green. So I have my magnetic magic mat. This is from scrapbook.com. It's just basically a self-healing mat, and I want to cut out, this is just a 1 inch piece of peridot here, and I'm using the grass here, which is just going to cut out a jagged edge of grass here, and this will be the bottom of my card for our little chickens to sit on. And where's my top cutting plate? Here it is. So I have my A base plate, my B base plate, the magnetic mat, and then my top cutting plate here. And that's all that's going to do is cut out a jagged piece of grass. By the way, this is item S4-1408. S4-1408, and you get all 3 dies, which is the grass, the hills, and the clouds. And we have a jagged piece of grass there. Okay, so that's that one. And then I'm going to leave the blue alone because that is going to be essentially at the back of our card. Just going to be... This also would be a great set if you got the Winnie the Pooh background. This would look great for the Winnie the Pooh as well. I mean, it's just an essential, I think, set to have, you know, this kind of a background. All right, so now I want kind of my hills back here. So I'm going to lay this down and decide that I want my hills about yay high. Or should I say this yay high? I need to have my dies backwards. You can multiple cut your hills in different colors. Like I think this would look cool in a maroon, a brown, a gray, and you can move the die so they would be different sizes and have multiple colors of hills or mountains. But we're just going to do that, and that is in Dune. So you'll see that we are going to layer this like this, like this. Okay, and then for the clouds, you can do the clouds a number of different ways. You can cut on white paper and make your clouds like this, but I'm going to cut my clouds like this out of vellum, so the clouds are going to come down. So actually going to cut downward from the top down on my vellum like this. I'm actually going to use some scissors. Actually, no. Yes. I've been using a lot of vellum lately for jars and clouds and just remembering that I have vellum for that purpose. Okay. And we're going to move this out of the way. And just layer all of this together. Like this. So this is our background for our little chicken family, and then I will glue all of this together onto a card, and that will be our background. So you can see how this would be a fun background. Like I said, you could do multiple layers for the mountains. You could even change this to a stream if you would do this in a darker color. Maybe a darker blue. You can make this a stream. So you have different versatilities. You could do this as a snow scene. You know, we are in winter still, so you could make this a snowy hill scene. So there's different things you could do here. As I said before, you could change the cloud dies and make it white and change it upward. You can make this into a stencil and ink blend over this and make this a cloud stencil. Change the direction, move it, and stencil it, and have different layers of clouds. So there's multiple different things you can do with these dies, and I think these are very versatile, and this is something that you want to have in your staple if you are a card maker. S4-1408, and it is called the On the Farm Landscape Dies, S4-1408. I'll put the links down below for you that. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to cut out the little chicken dies And then we will come back and, so you can even layer this behind, but like I said, I'm going to layer it this way and look like the cloud covering is coming down. So I will come back after I cut out our little chicken dies, and I'll show you how I think they should be assembled. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I've got all my pieces cut out. I do need to do a little bit of coloring, and let's see if we can put all of this together. I'm going to start with Mama Chicky here. I have my little pickup tool here. And I cut her out of white, but I'm not going to be happy with her being white, so I am going to color her with some Copic markers here. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. W3 is this color. That might be too dark, actually. Let's do W1. Okay, and I'm going to color in some of the eggs as well. Just so they're not stark white. Okay. Okay, and then we have to attach her legs, which I believe are these little legs right here, the bigger set of legs. Okay, and she has a cute little apron. She truly is a mama hen. Where are my little tweezers? Okay. And again, I don't get any packaging, so I just go on the Spellbinders website and look at what it looks like. Okay, and then she has a little head that we have to color. Okay, so it looks like we color. So if you don't want to put her bonnet on, you can make her look like a rooster. So you can color this to color her, to make her look like a rooster if you want a rooster, or so you can make it a rooster, or you can color her little head and make her a chicken and put her little bonnet on her, which we have a little bonnet right here. And we're going to just do that, I think. Which, again, I cannot pick up. And we're just going to color her, I think, in orange color here. And my glue is exploding. Oh no. Must be an air bubble. Oh, I might have made her eyeball too low. I might have to redraw that. Well, we'll just move her bonnet up a little bit, or back a little bit. Okay, she should be good. Okay, so there she is with her bonnet. Okay, and then for the chickens, it's pretty easy for the chickens. We have a couple little chickens, and all we're going to do there is just attach their little legs, which is very simple. Just put a little bit of glue on the top of the legs. And you probably want to have a fine tip bottle of glue like I'm using, and some kind of tweezers, and just stick the little legs on their body. Oh, make sure their legs are going in the right direction. They don't go in that direction for that chicken. Okay, so that's for that one. And then these legs, see their feet are going in that direction. And somebody is really trying to get a hold of me. I apologize for that. Okay, so those are the little chickens. And then for the nest, I cut that out of the dune as well. And I'm just going to take a little bit of brown and color in the bottom of the nest a little bit here, just to give it a shadow. This is E37. It was probably a little too dark, but that's okay. Oops, I did that backwards. Should have put the glue on the other end and glued that down like that. That's okay. I'm going to do it this way anyway, because I've already put the glue down and I've already colored it. You should do it the other way. That's supposed to be glued on there. See the jagged lines? Let me hold it up so you can see what I'm doing here. I did it backwards. See that jagged line? You're supposed to glue this on top of that. I did it the wrong way. But I'm going to put my eggs over it, so it's not going to really matter. Okay. All right, now we can start putting everything together. And I have my scene here. I glued everything together, and I just put a little dab of glue in the corners of my vellum. Yeah, you can still see it, but it's not that big of a deal. I do want to stamp my sentiment in place before I glue everything onto the card. My little chickie is glued to the desk. Move, buddy. Okay. And the sentiments say, you are still a spring chicken. You are impeccable. You are my favorite chick. And hello, just chicken in. And I mentioned it before. I have 2 friends that have chickens and turkeys, and right now, you know, the joke of 2025, I've seen several memes where give your girlfriend something expensive on Valentine's Day, and it was give her eggs. You know, it's not funny, but it is funny. You know, bird flu is going around, and we're like literally like paying $10 for a dozen eggs at the grocery store. So yes, I am hitting up my friends for eggs, and fresh eggs are delicious. I didn't even know there was a difference until my friends gave me eggs. And so yes, I am going to send them these cards. You know, you are my favorite chick, I think is going to be this one for this card. And yeah, if you have friends that have chickens, make sure they are keeping their chickens safe. And if you can buy eggs from a neighboring farmer instead of a grocery store, do it, and keep those birds safe, because they are worth their weight in gold right now. And I'm just going to put that right here. Oh, I think I'll stamp it down here. Perfect. And then I will glue everybody down on here. So if you haven't checked out Spellbinders' new release on the 1st of the month, if you are a club member, you get early access to the new releases, including new club releases. A little claw didn't cut out here. If you are not a club member, you have to wait until the 6th for the new club releases. But the new releases are available on the 10th of the month. But we have a lot of new releases over at the Spellbinders shop. What I love about Spellbinders is they collaborate with so many different companies. They have the Corrine markers. They have Lisa Horton. They have Hero Arts now. So go check them out. They have brand new cardstock colors in stock now, a whole variety of rainbow colors. And they restock very, very quickly. So if you don't see something, make sure you put on there, hey, notify me of the list when it's going to come back in stock, because they do restock very quickly, and you will get an email when they are going to restock. So don't fear if you don't see it. It does not take them too long to restock. Spellbinders has been in business for a very long time. I remember, being a customer of theirs for a very, very long time when I started crafting many, many years ago as a scrapbooker. Even before I got into card making, I started card making to save time, because after I had my children, my second child especially, I didn't have time to do scrapbooking anymore. So make sure you check them out. They don't just do card making, scrapbooking, hot foiling. For those of you guys that enjoy stitching, so many things that they do. Watercoloring. Go check them out. A wide variety of products that you can cross over into so many different crafting things. And their pricing is very reasonable. They also have a UK website for those of you that are in Europe. So you can get a lot of these products. I know for those of you guys that are in Europe, you say, oh, it's so hard to find these products. That a lot of crafters can only find them in the United States. Not so. You can find them in the UK. So check them out. And you want to check out, they have, especially in their club, inspiration. So they have so many different designers, and they don't just reach out to top brand designers. What I mean by that is inspiration. You can be a total beginner crafter and you will find inspiration from other beginner designers. Now, you may be an advanced crafter and say, okay, that's very beginner. I want a advanced crafter. I don't consider myself an advanced crafter. I don't have a lot of time. I work a lot, so I consider myself kind of in the middle. So I don't do a lot of fancy stuff with my crafting. I try to do my crafting to be very quick and easy because I don't have a lot of time. But you can go into those club group pages, and if you click at the bottom of the page, it'll say inspiration from the designers, and they post on the inspiration board. And you can say, okay, what do I do with this die? What do I do with this hot foil plate? What do I do? How do I use this product? And you can go and check out what other designers have done. And it's all kinds of different techniques. It's all different levels. So do not feel discouraged if you're not somebody who has been crafting a lot, or maybe you are somebody who's been crafting a lot and you're like, okay, I'm kind of in a funk. I don't know what I should do with this. I'm looking for new ideas, new inspiration. Go check out their website because there's so many different people. So many different crafters, different levels that you can get inspiration. So hopefully I have given you some inspiration to go check out the Spellbinders website. Please click the link down below in the description and make sure you click yes to cookies. That lets Spellbinders know that I have sent you their way. It does not cost you anything extra to go look around, and if you want to go do some shopping, I do get a small affiliate commission. It does not cost you anything extra, but it lets Spellbinders know that I sent you over. Hopefully you enjoy the spring chicken stamps and dies, and also the landscape from Spellbinders. This is the On the Farm landscaping dies. And also go check out my friend Justine's new collection. Congratulations to her. And again, check out our Instagram. I'll have my links down below. It's Nancy Stamps 15 on Instagram. Please subscribe. And if you're interested in learning about foiling, that's my niche. So I do all kinds of foiling, hot foiling, toner foiling with your Spellbinders Glimmer machine. I can teach you all about that. And join my Facebook group. It is called the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. I will teach you all about foiling there. We are not snobs. We just want to make sure everybody learns about foiling. But if you're interested in anything, card making, foiling, we do all of that in our group. And if you had fun, give me a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel, and hopefully you had fun, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye guys. See you later.